Hello, people. I'm still in Dearborn, Michigan. I think we're going to go back up to the cabin tomorrow. But last night I finished a book. This was a very fast book, like a day and a half I finished this. I'm a bit fascinated with any kind of mayhem, really. But there's no mayhem like Rwandan mayhem. And this is my fourth book about Rwanda, and this one was pretty good. This guy's, the author's name is Jean Hatzfeld. Curious mixture of French and German, possibly Swiss. I'm guessing that he's Swiss, maybe from Alsace or something. He's wrote another book. This book, he interviews murderers, Rwandan murderers who were, farmers. They like to drink banana beer, and then one day they all get up and grab machetes and start killing people for 12 weeks. So he interviews these 10 guys. There's actually a picture of them at the end. They don't look, there's only one of them that looks kind of creepy. But, they probably, each one of them murdered at least 30 people with a machete. It's not a bad book. Day and a half reading. And that's because there was a lot of dialogue in there. He writes another book where he interviews survivors. People that either fled early enough and were able to avoid the massacre, or people that hid well enough and were able to wait until the Rwandan Patriotic Front came in and kind of put a stop to the massacre. I don't have a lot of notes. This is going to be a short video. The book was published in 2003, 253 pages. And actually the only thing that I wrote down, and this is in reference to the fact that he interviewed these guys in prison and kind of interviewed them, he interviewed them one at a time, but the answers that they gave were representative of the group. So they kind of hid behind the fact that they were a group, not an individual. And this is all I wrote down, and it's a quote by Oscar Wilde. And the quote is, "Give a man a mask, and he will tell you the truth." And that's pretty accurate, I think. The Rwandans, the Hutu, were always jealous of the Tutsi. And the best book that I read, because honestly, what I'm after is the gruesome details. And the best book that I read was the one by Romeo Dallaire, and that was called Shake Hands with the Devil. But I am going to look for this book where he interviews survivors too. And when I get back to the cabin, I will put this book on the shelf. I'm already reading another one, and you're going to notice that, going back to the Rorke's Drift, this one, the one I'm reading now, and I think two more, they're all African history, all over Africa. Thanks for watching.